Hello everyone, I have a finisher set for you for today. This is an excellent quick workout that you can do after your strength training, or it can stand on its own. Today it's going to stand on its own for me because I'm short on time. Things got busy today and I don't want to finish my day without getting something accomplished. So the reason I really like these finisher sets is that they're like a metabolic conditioning set. You've heard me talk about METCONs before. You're getting in your strength training, you're getting in your cardio at the same time, okay? Like I said in a previous post, you don't have to do a 2-hour workout for it to be effective. Honestly, 2-hour workouts are probably not as effective as an hour workout or something like what I'm about to do right now, okay? So for this workout, I posted it on the accountability group in the app, within the fitness app. I do these finisher sets often. I love them. They're actually my form of cardio, my preferred form of cardio, because I like to do them, okay? What we're doing today, we have 3 exercises. I will go through each of the exercises and coach you on how to do them. A lot of these exercises might show up in your plan, or they might be in your plan. So you might benefit from watching this and get coaching out of it so you know how to most effectively and efficiently perform the exercise, okay? We're doing each of the exercises for 50 seconds of work versus doing them for reps, as I posted in the fitness app. Because if we do them for reps, it's harder for you to follow along with me. If I just put it for time, then it's easier for us to move through the workout together, okay? So 50 seconds of work per exercise, 10 seconds of rest. At the end of the 3 exercises, we will rest between rounds, okay? I'm assuming we might need 30 to 45 second rest between rounds. I do want to keep the rest time somewhat slow, but I want to be able to get my heart rate up during the work times and then bring it down about 30 beats, okay? So I will be paying attention to my heart rate with my watch. All right, so the exercises I have for today, we have hand release push-ups with shoulder taps. So this is a full body workout. So for the first exercise, we're working chest, back, shoulders. So hand release push-ups, we're going to be starting on the ground, hands lifted, press yourself off the ground. You're getting that chest work, you're getting front shoulder work in, you're getting core work, okay? We're going to then shoulder tap. And when you shoulder tap, do not rotate those hips up. We want to keep hips towards the ground. So you're just lifting your hand up. Now we're 3 points on the ground. So we're having to use a lot of stabilizers, a lot of core to balance on 3 points, okay? Lift up, tap without rotating. Lower down with control. When you bring your hands off the ground, you're gonna bring those elbows up so you get some back work involved, okay? Back work. And then we're coming out of that fixed position, having to use a little bit more explosive power, more muscle fibers to push ourselves up off the ground in one straight plank, shoulder tap, and lower down. If you find when you're coming off the ground that you're coming up like this, I want you to just go to your knees. If you cannot press yourself up, hips in line with chest, I want you to go from your knees, okay? That is your first exercise. The second one is a swing to squat. I'm going to be using 2 kettlebells. You can use just one, but I just need a little extra weight, and the heaviest kettlebell I have is 20, and I usually use about a 40, 45 pounder for this one. But what we're going to be doing, I'll just show you with a single kettlebell. You're doing your kettlebell swing, okay? Kettlebell swing. When you do the kettlebell swing, you're going to keep the kettlebell close to your body. It's not down here. Because if it's down here, we start to round, and then we get that back issue. Okay, so again, we're going to have nice strong shoulders. So think about that kettlebell behind you. Think of that position. Keep it close. Send it forward with the hips, not with your arms. This is all with the hips. But what we're adding in is a squat. So you're coming down to the ground into squat, coming up, swing, squat. So you're just staying in a line throughout the exercise. Just staying in a line. Sit down to where you're getting your hips below your knees. So now we're working quads. Same idea as when you're doing the stretch. Working quads. Same idea, okay? So sitting down into it, the kettlebell comes out front. Swing, to squat. Swing to squat. That's your second exercise. Third exercise is medicine ball tabletops. For this one, I have my medicine ball. If you don't have a medicine ball, you can use anything really, a pillow, whatever, a yoga, foam roller, it doesn't matter, okay? You can do it body weight too, okay? But what the weight does when we're in tabletop, knees over our hips, shins parallel to the ground, we're creating that good tension in our core, okay? So creating tension in the core as we go through the exercise, we're coming up, grabbing the ball, bringing it back, tapping, setting the ball back on our shins, tapping without the ball coming up. So one repetition is ball on the shins, reach back, tap the ball back behind you, put it back on your shins, okay? If you have a hard time getting your upper body off the ground and reaching for the ball, try not to bring your legs in like this, okay? If you're having issues with that, like if you can't grip to the ball and you're having to do this, just tap to it, okay? Just try to tap to it and keep that ball on your shins, okay? Because we want to create that good tension in our abs, okay? Otherwise, the other option is you can just hold on to the ball, keep your legs at tabletop, tap like this. You could just do this, okay? You can do that as well, okay? So a number of ways that you can do that. Those are the exercises. And we're gonna get started so we can get this workout accomplished, okay? Whew. Like I said, these are great to add on to the end of your workout. Some of you have custom plans where you have finisher sets at the end. And that finisher set is going to also follow the same movements that you're doing in your workout. So if you have a lower body day, your finisher set will also incorporate lower body movements. If you have a back day, your finisher set will incorporate movements that work the back. Today, we're just doing full body, okay? We're just getting it done. All right, so let's get started. If you have a watch, set it to functional strength training, okay? All right, we begin with the prone push-ups to shoulder taps, and we're gonna get started. So this finisher set, full body, is gonna begin in under 10 seconds, beginning with our prone push-up to shoulder taps. 50 seconds of work, 50 seconds of work, tap, lower down with control. So we're not going for speed or for a race. I mean, we do want to try to get our heart rate up. It will get up there because we have minimal rest time. We're also using some explosive type movements. But try not to allow yourself to just drop to the ground. So go down with control, lift, squeeze, and then press. Focus on good form, that you're not rotating those hips, that when you lift your hand off the ground, you're not rotating, but you're keeping hips straight towards the ground. And you're also lifting and lowering a plank. If at any time you lift yourself off the ground and your hips come up last, I want you to go to your knees. Ten seconds to rest or transition. We go into our kettlebell swing to squat. I know some of you have this one in your program too, and you have a hard time incorporating that squat in there. You're just going up and down in a straight line. Got that swing, adding the squat into the bottom. The important thing with the swing is you got to keep that kettlebell close to your body. You don't want the kettlebell down towards the ground to where you start to round, okay? You have to have good posture, okay? You don't want your shoulders rounding forward. We're also doing the work here with our lower body, not with our arms. Those kettlebells are swinging from the force in our glutes. When you sit down in that squat, heels are on the ground. And 10 seconds, moving on to our medicine ball tabletops. And balance that ball on your shins. Reach back, tap, up. You're going to lift your upper body off the ground as much as you can without rocking and rolling. The ball should actually help you. You can use it to power yourself up. And with all ab work, we're not holding our breath. Keep those knees over your hips. Keep your shins parallel to the ground. And we rest for about 40 seconds. And we do that again. Okay? Rest for about 40 seconds. We'll do that one more time. Catch your breath, get your heart rate down. And we begin round 2. So we have 5 rounds of that. All right. We have about 20 seconds left to rest. We go back to the top. To our push-ups. First and foremost, we want to make sure we are focusing on proper form. As you become more familiar with the exercise, you can speed up the movement. Round 2 is beginning in under 10 seconds. Go ahead and come down to the ground. And here we go. Lift and shoulder tap. Down, lift those elbows up so you get some back work involved. And I'm lowering nice and slow and controlled to the ground. I'm not just letting my body flop to the ground. With the plank, squeeze your quads. That's going to keep your hips from sagging. Squeeze your quads. It's going to activate hip flexors and create a tighter core. Okay, bring that belly button in. So our hips don't sag. If your hip starts to sag, go to your knees. And rest, transition, kettlebell swings. Swing to squat, right? So keep those kettlebells close and down the squat, up. Hips down, hips parallel, hips forward. If you have trouble adding in the squat, just do the swings. But keep that kettlebell close on the swing. Should not be down here. You should not be swinging down here. Close, forward. And all in those hips. No arm work here. And into our ab work. Tabletops. Reach up, tap back, up. Nice strong legs to hold that ball up there, creating tension in the core. Knees right over your hips. Get those shoulder blades off the ground. Come all the way up. Reach for that ball. Exhale. If you can't reach up, just reach back and forth. Try to come up. Reach back. Reach up. Reach back. And rest. We'll do 40 seconds rest between rounds. Another 30 seconds to rest. We'll do round 3. Heart rate is 140, so bring it down. You got about another 7 seconds. And we'll get started.
Sorry, I don't understand.
All right, you guys ready? Third round. Third round, back to the ground. Prone. Hand release push-ups with our shoulder tap. And here we go. Squeeze the back, press, tap. I'm gonna try to go a little quicker this time. You know your modification. And we're not rotating the hips as you bring one hand off the ground. So go to your knees if you're unable to do that. Lift. Get that back involved. So you lift. Less than 20 seconds. 5 seconds. Woo! As we go round to round, with that minimal rest time, you will start to fatigue. Keep working. Here we go. Swing to squat. Use those glutes to power those kettlebells forward. We're just tapping the ground. Those kettlebells, outstretched arms, we're sitting all the way back, hips towards the ground. Halfway, got 20 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Into our med balls. Woo, heart rate 165. That is more like where I want to be. Up, back. You can see knees over hips, shins parallel. I'm holding that ball, creating tension in my abs. I'm not using momentum or rounding my back too much. Keeping that low back to the ground as much as I can when I'm on the ground here. Ten more seconds. So you don't want to just reach for it. If you're having that trouble, you got to get all the way up. Okay? If you can't get all the way up, like I said, just hold on that ball and go back and forth with it until you can build up ab strength to lift yourself up. All right? 30 more seconds to rest. We're going to round 4. We're almost done. 2 more rounds. The heart rate down. So I was at 165. Now I'm down to 135. So the quicker you can bring your heart rate down, the better. It's really important to look at your heart rate. Focus on it. It's a good reason to have one of these. Look at your heart rate during your workouts. All right? Okay. We gotta go. 40 seconds already up. So 10 seconds, we get started. The beginning of round 4. All right? Here we go. Shoulder taps. Try to alternate to which hand is coming off the ground first, if you can remember. As you fatigue, it's kind of hard to keep track of that, but as much as you can, lift your left and then lift your right. We got about 10 seconds to go. Woo! Getting tough. Keep going. Swing to squat. There we go. Keep it close. Set it down. Hips back, hips down. Hips back, hips forward. Hips back, hips down. Staying in that straight line, up and down. Glutes, quads. Glutes, quads. Woo! Over halfway. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Tabletops. Woo! See where that cardio is coming in to play? Here we go. Reach up, back, up. All the way up. So you're balancing on those glutes. Over halfway. Ten more seconds. Woo! 40 seconds to rest. We have just one more rest to complete. All right, heart rate. All right, 30 more seconds. My heart rate's not even registering. All right, I was up at 168. I've got it down to 145. Let's try to bring it down 10 more in the next 15 seconds. Ten more seconds. All right, very last round, last one. You can do it. 3 minutes. 3 minutes of work, okay? Here we go. Prone. Hand release, up, tap it up. Lower. Switch out those hands. If you can remember which one you lift it off the ground, and do the opposite one the next time. 10 more seconds. Those are done. Kettlebell swings. 2 squat is next. Here we go. Again, we're coming out of a stop position. Up, using a lot of explosive power. You're about halfway. 25 more seconds. We're not overextending at the top either. Okay, so when you come up, you should not be rounding back. Okay, lock those glutes in. Woo. All we have left are tabletops. This is it. Let's work our abs. You're getting some back work in here too with this pullover. Lift up. Try to balance on those glutes. Keep those shins parallel. Knees right over hips. 20 seconds left. Final 10. Come on. 5 seconds. And done. Woo. That is what you call a METCON finisher set. Metabolic conditioning. If you're looking to lean out, target fat, hold on to your lean muscle, this is a great style of workout to do, okay? I recommend doing them at the end of your workout. They should not be long, okay? So here we made it a full workout, it's 20 minutes, all right? But if you're doing it after your strength training workout, maybe just 3 quick rounds. You can always adjust the amount of time. So 50 seconds, you do 30 seconds. Adjust the rest time, but keep the rest time minimal. Keep the rest time minimal, because that's where cardio is coming into play. All right, you can also do them for reps. The workout I have posted is for reps. So I think we were doing 8 push-ups, 16 shoulder taps, 10 kettlebell swing squats, and 10 med balls. To make it easy for you all to follow along, I did it for time today. All right? If you did this, you got it done. Okay? I always say, if you don't feel like working out, like on a Sunday or something, or weekend, you don't feel like getting a workout in, or you waited too long, you waited till the end of the day to do your workout, just get started. You just gotta say, okay, I'm just gonna start doing something. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do 1 set and see how I feel. Do 1 exercise, 1 set, see how you feel. Okay? Most likely, if you got started, you're gonna finish. You're gonna do something, okay? It's the act of just not doing it. And then not having resilience, because you are creating that habit of, I don't feel like doing it, I'm not gonna do it. Look, we're never gonna feel like doing it. We're never gonna feel like doing it. And the other thing is, we can't wait for free time either, because most of us are busy and we don't have free time. So we can't wait for the right time, or when we feel motivated, or when we feel energized. All right? We're working on building routine, consistency, and working on that mindset of, I need to get it done. And sometimes that just means getting started doing something, okay? I hope this helps you to do something. If you see me doing the workout, you say, okay, I'm just gonna try it. If you did 1 round, it's better than doing nothing, okay? Optimally, I want you to do the workout, all right? Okay, y'all. Let me know how you like it. If you're interested in having some METCON sets added to your workouts, let me know. I can add some into your plans. Like I said, also, this is a great form of cardio. So if you don't like, I mean, look how sweaty I am. If you don't like getting on a treadmill, you don't like getting on an elliptical machine, okay? You don't like going outside and running. I don't like doing those things. This is my form of cardio. I love it. It's fun, it's engaging, it keeps me interested. I feel strong, I know I'm holding on to muscle, I'm not burning through my muscle, and it's quick and efficient. Okay, you burn a lot of calories, but you're not burning through your muscle, all right? My form of cardio that I enjoy are these and walking, all right? Okay, you guys, enough talking. Let me know if you did it. Let me know how you're doing. Get those check-ins done and completed. If I don't hear from you, I'm assuming you're happy with your progress and how things are going, and you don't need any changes to your plan. Have a great Sunday.